What's going on in the tunnel? Fans, back for another wonderful week. It's going to be a little different show. You got, of course, Dallas Melvin in the house hosting, but we got some different folks on, today. We're going to tell you where Patrick Truesdale is in a second, but we got the friend of the show. Y'all have seen him a couple of different times. Miles Ball, say what's up, brother?
What's good, yo? How many times I'm going to be different? You keep saying I'm a different folk 3 weeks in a row.
I said.
No, I'm home now. I'm fam now.
I said
you
friend of the show. Friend of the show.
Different.
I said friend of the show. I said different
now.
is another friend of the show who hasn't been here in a while. He's been big time on us out, helping kids, doing this and doing that. Malik Evans, what's up, man?
How you doing, H-Town?
So we, as you can probably guess, we're gonna talk a lot about a lot.
Yes, sir.
A lot about a lot.
Yes,
and
sir.
We're really going to be able to get some stuff in because Truesdale ain't here to cut us off. So, but what's up, man? My boy's in Indianapolis at the Combine. Wishing him the best. He out there checking out the latest talent that's coming from college, going to the NFL, rubbing elbows with some of the GMs and scouts from all over the country. So look forward to next week's show to find out the scoop.
Yes, sir.
The scoop,
Combine scoop?
Combine scoop, NFL scoop.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How many podcast shows, probably locally, that aren't based by a big, aren't based or financed by a big company like a sports radio, or actually have someone in the mix like that?
I mean, we said from day one, we in the streets. We grinding, and we're gonna try to bring you information from all the biggest places, whether it's the NFL Combine, whether it's the basketball, what's going on in basketball, what's going on in baseball. Yeah. We're local here in Houston, but we're gonna focus in not on just Houston, but give you some information from all over the country. But you know what? We love Texas. Yo. So if you coming from Texas, we're gonna give you some love. You're gonna hear a lot of love coming out of Texas. I can't. It'd be remiss. I got to take a little personal license here, fellas. Got to take a little personal license here. Okay. So my nieces, who they attend Barker Miller Junior High, will be singing the national anthem at the Rice game.
Whoa, that's big time.
Yep. Yeah. Maya and Leah, shout out your uncle. I love you. You're going to do a great job, and they can blow. And they can blow for sure.
Yo, kill it. And next time when you talk to your uncle, tell him to remember the name of your school because he couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember for sure. I couldn't remember to save my life. But let's jump in, fellas. Let's jump in. So we're going to talk some basketball, but we start off with football. Yeah. Dallas signed Javonte Williams. They're starting running back to a 3-year, $24 million contract. What y'all think about that money for a running back?
I think it's actually good money for Dallas. Like they actually didn't have to overspend and pay anything too crazy. And Javonte Williams is positive. I mean, he's not, superstar, but he fits what happens. And y'all have money allocated so many other places. I think it's a good deal for y'all. Actually, I really do think that was a good deal for y'all.
Yeah, I love the signing. First off, you get him cheap when you think about it for a real good
ahead of the time before he blows.
Right, and then he's still young. Yep. So you really paid him on potential, which is probably under market value. So I think it's a great signing.
I agree.
For sure. So another
cat did something right.
Another cat that Cowboys are trying to sign, probably the best kicker in the NFL, Brandon Aubrey. They're trying to make him the highest paid kicker in the NFL. They offered him $7 million. The highest paid kicker right now is making 6.4, and he turned it down. He didn't want to be. He turned down $7 million because allegedly he wants $10 million.
Let me tell you something.
Come on now. I love my boys.
I'm
but
not hating on them.
Nobody knows what you're worth until you know what you're worth.
Yeah, I'm not hating on them.
So if he's asking for 10, he's probably gonna settle for 8.
Okay. Well, we might say he might settle for 8. He might settle for 8 for sure. So
hey, I got something to say on that. If they offer me 7, I'm not signing it. that means I can get more.
That's just part of the game.
That's the nature of the game. So I don't blame him.
I don't blame
end up
him.
signing for 8.5 or something.
Exactly.
And he ended up getting the extra 1.5
guess what?
or $1 million a year.
Guess what? If they'd offered him 6, he'd have been insulted.
But here's the deal.
So they did the right thing by offering him the highest paid contract.
We're not saying
now I got the power. Now I know the number.
Now I know the number. I'm not saying it's the wrong
so
thing.
they should have offered him 6.5 then, huh?
Hey, man, it's negotiation.
Y'all see, but that
Salaries
frame of thought is encouraging for these owners to squeeze you even more. They try to do the right thing by offering you $500,000 over the highest paid and significant. Because by the way, kickers ain't like all these other positions. It ain't like you got another kicker that's gonna come in and get $8 million next year.
Let me tell you something, man.
No, but he's good.
How do you say you're a company man without saying you're a company man?
Yeah. What are you talking
This is
about?
what you sound like. Here's the deal.
No, I'm saying if the Texans did that, I would say the same thing.
I'm not saying I'm not saying you're a Dallas Cowboys company man. Just saying you're a company man.
Okay.
Like you're a supporter of the establishment.
No, I'm not.
Because here's the deal. Everybody has to negotiate what's best for them.
Okay.
And when you negotiate, you put what you think you worth, and you willing to stand on that.
Yep.
And it's a chance you take.
Yep.
Because he knows this. If Dallas offered me 7, then I could probably score you 7.5 and 8 out of them. If Dallas says, F you, we don't want you, then he going to get 7 somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's obviously done what it's taken to be considered one of the best kickers in the league. Somebody going to give it to him.
Everybody think the grass is green on the other side.
It ain't about grass is green.
Hold on. Everybody think you can just go somewhere, you get more money, it's great. How much have we been talking about Michael Parsons since he left the Cowboys? You talked about him every single week. He's always
y'all made
in the
the
news.
playoffs.
Can I say something?
And they wasn't even making the playoffs.
Can I say something?
Did y'all make the playoffs?
We may not have been talking about Michael Parsons at all. I'll tell you who has talked about Michael Parsons a lot since the playoffs, since he went over there and got all that money.
Michael Parsons.
And his wife, and his kids, and his mama, and his daddy, and the house he bought.
And who listening?
And the banker at the thing.
I know, but who's
and
listening?
His investors. No, this is his life.
He was going to get that money. He was going to get that money in Dallas.
You don't know that?
Obviously
Evidently he wasn't. That's why he's in Green Bay.
Hold on. Here's the deal.
He was going to.
Time out.
Jerry, on record. Jerry went on record. We can look it up. He was going to make him the highest non-paid quarterback player in the league. He went on record and said that.
That's fine. But whatever happened between the two of them, it broke the relationship. Whatever happened. So that's that thing. But the bottom line is this.
Man, y'all get in the chat, comment on this.
Bottom line is this. Jerry Jones, I'm going to use Jerry Jones as an example. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
These owners make their billions of dollars for 30, 40, 50 years straight. Michael Parsons, this kicker, LeBron James, whoever, only has so many years to make as much money as they can because they're never going to have that same earning potential once they're done. So we always favor in the way of the owners when the owners are still going to make their paper.
Yeah.
They're going to make it next year when Michael Parsons is retired. They're going to make it the year after that when Michael Parsons' son is playing. They still going to make their paper. This is their business. So for these guys, my business has a finite amount of time. So I got to try to get as much as I can out of it because even if I have a great career, whether I go into media or business, it's very unlikely somebody is going to give me $40, $50 million a year for me to just show up.
Why not get – hold on. Before we move forward, just as a reminder, go on YouTube, subscribe us, go on our social media, Instagram, InTheTunnelSportsMedia.com.
Do it all.
Going on our Twitter, our Facebook, our TikTok.
Do it all.
Subscribe, like us. We're once again here in historic Third Ward, Texas, at Sweet Lips Lounge. Come over here.
Come smoke with us.
Grab you a stick, bring you a beverage. Ask for Moses when you come in. He's one of the best owners. And if you haven't been on social media, Sweet Lips Cigar Lounge was rated one of the top 10, I believe, number 3 in the whole country as a black-owned establishment. We want to support our people always.
All time.
Back to the subject, because I know we got to move on. But what I'm saying is exactly what you're saying that they're missing out on. So
who's missing out on?
These players by saying, oh, yeah, he going to give me 7, but I'm going to get over here and get 8.5. Let me finish, because he said if they offer me 7, we can meet in the middle. I'm asked for 10. We probably get 8.5. 8.5. So you're gonna get another $1.5 million, right?
Year.
$1.5 million a year. Look at the people in the media that's making big money, and who are they associated with? Troy Aikman, one of the highest paid media people. Oh, Cowboy quarterback. Tony Romo, one of the highest paid media people. Oh, Dallas Cowboy. Chris Canty, he won a Super Bowl with the Giants, but everybody remember him for playing with the Cowboys. And I go on and on with Michael Irvin. I go on and on. So why you want to take little money now, which you think is big money, but $1.5 million, and you can make upwards of $300 million?
Time out.
Because by leaving.
Time out.
Is he a broadcaster?
By leaving.
Does he have the?
Time out. That's one. That's 5 people.
I can go on and on.
No, you can't.
Swagoo.
Hold on.
Swagoo. You want me to keep going?
Time out. No. I want you to stop.
Smith.
I want you to stop.
Deion Sanders.
That's people who want to do
Go ahead.
My point.
Go ahead.
That's if they want to go in the media.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm 27, I'm 28. I have a finite amount of time to make as much as I can as a kicker, as a defensive end, as a running back. I got to get everything I can. I'm going to juice this fucking turnip until it gives me all the blood I can. That's exactly what these people have to do. And on top of that, it's really not about what I've earned this year. I've bust my butt and sacrificed for 25 years to get here.
To be the best.
And
he's the best.
So when you were going to prom, I was going to work out.
Yeah.
When you was kicking it with your homies, I was in the gym. When you was in college partying, I was in study hall. So they're getting the reward for that work. And they're going to get it. That's in a negotiation. Matter of fact, why we don't say that about the owners? Owners, y'all made $10 billion this year. Jerry Jones, you worth $10 billion. Why you worried about the 1.5? Why you worried about that much?
Nah, this is how I look at it.
I'm not worried about it. I'm looking out for him and saying, you got a chance. You got that star on your helmet. Guess what? You got a chance to make way more than you're
Pay me my money.
Pay my money, because that may or may not happen. I may die before then, but this money will be there for my kids. I don't know what's happening then. Yeah. I'm just saying, hold on. Time out. There's 53 Dallas Cowboy players every year.
Yep.
For the last 10 years, that's 500 Dallas Cowboy players. Yep. For the last 30 years, that's whatever that math is, 1,500 Dallas Cowboy players. And you've named 10 people making that money in the thing. So what I'm saying is all 1,500 people don't get to make the $300 million in media.
Going. You cut me off.
You can't name 1,500.
I got something to say on it. I got something to say on it right now. And this is how I look at it.
How you look at it? I'm gonna give you the last point.
Hey, I don't know if y'all remember when the Olympics were in, and they said one of the Italian owners from the basketball team in Italy said, "Man, I will pay LeBron $50 million to play for me."
Yep.
In 1 year.
Yep.
Everybody thought he was crazy, because I think the highest paid player was maybe 28.
Did he go take it?
No.
Why?
But 5 years later,
Steph Curry's making
he's
60.
making $50 million, and it's keep going up. You are
because
what
he's
your
demanded.
value is at that rate. Right. Hey, look, at the time.
So what's the value? What's the value of Mike Evans then? So Mike Evans is a free agent in Tampa Bay.
I don't know.
He on the down end of his career, though.
Galveston, Texas kid. Yeah. Is he gonna come to Texas? Is he gonna come to Houston and ball with those boys? Or he gonna finish out his career in Tampa Bay?
I think he's going to the Cowboys.
Why you want to go to the Cowboys?
I don't know. I think
because they got a better quarterback. Would you want to go to the Cowboys instead of Texans?
I would never want to go to the Cowboys, but I'm also
as a player.
As a player.
Come on now, hold on. Now I think you fabricate. You wouldn't play if you was a player. You wouldn't play for the Cowboys.
I mean, if I got drafted or they gave me the most money, I'm definitely going there. Don't get it twisted.
If you was a
but
wide
I'm not
receiver,
desiring to go.
If you was a wide receiver,
I'll take that.
Absolutely.
If you was a wide receiver, you had a chance to get in the ball.
That's like Paul Pierce with the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do what I got to do.
So if you're a wide receiver, you have a chance for Dak to throw you the ball, or Coleridge, Bernard, Stroud, the fourth throw you the ball. Where you going? Who you want to throw you the ball?
Oh no,
I'll start with you, Malik.
Hey,
because you might make some sense.
Who's gonna help me win?
Who is that?
Whatever situation gonna help me win.
I think
from there I'll worry about the money. That's just me.
I think would have been on downside of his career. You got to take as much as you can right now, and then try to get that ring second. But I also look at I think CJ have what we seen by.
Oh, Coleridge, my bad.
Have what we saw by CJ the second half or the first half is going to
Coleridge,
be in. Like, what's really going to be his identity? We've seen Dak. I'm not saying Dak can't throw the ball, but I also know Dak and them haven't won either. That's been 10 years.
Great stats last 2 years.
No, I'm not.
Stats.
I'm not taking anything away from Dak. Dak can throw the ball. What I'm saying is that doesn't guarantee any winning, though, because they haven't won either. And then also, Pickens might just decide to be a free agent, too, and you got another spot open over there.
Pickens can't decide to be a free agent. They franchise tagged him. He can't go nowhere.
Is that franchise? Still.
Which was smart. I think
Which
that
was smart by Dallas. I ain't know the franchise.
Yeah,
my
they
bad.
franchise tagged him. They franchise tagged him.
So,
especially after you gave CD Lamb all that.
So you got Lamb and Pickens. You throw them in there. I think he's a lot better fit for Dallas.
So
Houston has about 6 receivers they've invested in.
Let's.
It'd be a major issue.
Why would it be an issue?
Because how you gonna go on CD Lamb, Mike Evans, and Pickens?
Yeah, because he's possession. He catches
That's
everything.
ridiculous.
What are you talking about? That means nobody can cover you.
That's what I
That's
said.
what we saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good for
Oh,
y'all.
issue isn't good.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy
crazy.
Nation.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, let's roll.
It's
Let's
an
roll.
issue for the defense. Is
Oh,
what we're
yeah,
saying.
issue.
Right.
Yeah.
That's an
But
issue.
hey, y'all
Number one
still
offense.
screw it up.
Number one
I
offense.
think y'all still screw it up.
Number one
That's it.
offense if they did that. Number one offense if they did that.
If-
Especially bringing back Javonte. And don't let Jaden Blue get loose. But we you know what?
What about that defense?
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about. We talked about the defensive coordinator. We're gonna talk more about him as we move
I need to
forward.
talk about
Hey,
that
speaking of defense, what happened? Let's talk about University of Houston Cougars. They've been known for defense, and they just lost against. I give them credit. You know, Arizona's not a slouch team. They're number 4. They was number 4 at the time. They lost to Arizona, 73-66 over the weekend. Go ahead. Yeah, we on basketball now.
Transitions, baby.
Transition, baby. We talk Houston, so we might as well just stay in Houston. The Cougs. The Cougs, known for defense.
Yeah.
And they letting people score 70-plus points on them on a regular basis.
I'll take that, though.
70 is not a lot.
Hey,
Not crazy.
Now when you can't score.
Arizona average about 85.
Now when you can't score.
No,
70 is a
I
lot
agree
when you're a
they
team that can't score.
They cannot score, but I'll take that.
But
Because you got to think.
So you're going to take
you playing number 1 team. Were they number 1 at the time? I think
No, they were number 4. Houston was number 2.
No. When they played Arizona?
Arizona was number 4. Houston was number 2.
number 1. They only had 1 loss.
No, they got 2
No,
losses.
Arizona had lost to
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
And they lost to
No, they lost to Kansas.
Kansas.
They lost to Kansas where they had dropped from number 1 to number 4.
Okay, so they had, 2 losses?
Yeah, 2 losses.
Okay. 2 losses, all right.
And Houston had 2 losses at the time.
I got that.
Now
that.
now they've been on a 3-game losing
But
streak.
you talking about a former number 1. Arizona been number 1 for a while.
Okay.
So they really been kicking butt.
Okay.
The fact that it was 73 to 66, I'll take that score from U of H because you're not getting a lot of inside scoring. Everything's on the outside the 3-point line trying to score.
Okay, so you're going to take
so
that.
I'll take that knowing we're not playing up to par offensively.
Okay.
And 73 to a team that almost averaged 90, I'll take that. That's okay.
So, Miles, how you going to take losing at that game and coming back and losing to Kansas and getting blown out and their best player, quote, their best player, one of the number 1 picks, Darren Peterson, didn't even play well. He was like second in scoring, and U of H still lost though.
That U of H defense.
Defense ain't no good if you losing.
That's
Ask
not
the
true.
Texans.
For me,
Texans.
For me, that was a road loss, right?
That's not true.
After they got drugged, Kansas did by Cincinnati before. So they had to come out the gates and do what they did.
Trap game.
Now, if you
So
want to
U of
look
H
at the
didn't have to come out the
losses-
gates?
No, listen. If you want to look at the losses that U of H had,
U of H has 4 losses.
They're not bad.
They're good
against
losses.
the top teams in the nation.
So you're
They
basically
have
My
saying
only
losses.
concern is we're not getting easy buckets near the rim. Everything's a 3 or a guard or C-knock for 3. Our problem is we're not getting the easy 2. That's the big issue to me for U of H.
They're not. Well, first off, let's say this. U of H's losses have been Iowa State, Kansas, Arizona, Tennessee.
All these
like,
top-
these are top
maybe all
teams in the
Sweet
country.
16 teams.
All of them. All of
Yeah.
them. All of them. So, I'm fine with that. I'm fine because their defense, you saying 70 is a lot to teams that normally score 95, 102. And you're right. The issue is they're not getting easy buckets. Also, the issue is they don't get to the free throw line enough because they big men don't
Get
attack.
easy buckets.
Because they And so I sat down and watched them, right? Like, I mean, I was always watching them, but, like, I watched them with a different eye. Like, it was a coach's eye last couple games. And offensively, they run a 4-out, 1-in offense, right? So CNAC is always on the outside on the thing. And
I got to mix it up.
And also, I know, like, even the guys I coach, and I know it's even high school, when you run that 4-out, 1-in or the 5-out, if you have guys that have made a decent amount, not even the great three-point shooters, they start getting tagged around. They start getting sticky around the three-point line.
They just stay there.
They just stand there.
They just stay there.
And so the defense isn't the problem. The defense is the problem. No, even for somebody like Fleming, right?
Yep.
When you run that 4-out, 1-in, if your guys aren't moving, then the defenders are always in his way. He always has a second defender one dribble away from him, which makes it really, he got to work really hard to get a decent shot, right? And I think that offense is an issue. I just think the offense is an issue. I also think they played some really tough competition. They have. And the teams that they played they might have standout top 5 draft picks as big men, but they have good big units. You know what I'm saying, down low?
So before you move on, Malik, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to comment as well, guys. If you didn't realize it, we just nerded out on basketball. So hop in the chat. We got some bona fide AAU coach people that are in the league on the show today. Hop in, ask us your basketball question, whether it's college, whether it's high school, whether it's NBA. Let's hear from you, Malik. Here's what I'm telling you. What it seems like I'm hearing from you and from Miles is kind of like that, oh, I'm happy to be a part of the participation trophy. I'm happy. Let me finish. Because both of y'all said, I'm good with these good losses. What are you good being a loser? 3 games in a row, you should be concerned that your team that went
let me
national
explain
championship loser. No, let me get his in because I want to talk about these losers. Hold on, anybody in the chat want to talk about the losers?
He almost
talk
got me
to
thinking we need to see what SMU doing.
Right?
Go ahead.
Here's the deal. The reason I say that is, even if you're losing with those top teams right now, middle of the season, second half of the season, whatever you want to call it, those teams you aren't going to see till at least the Elite 8.
Yeah.
Right? So anybody below that, I'm not worried about. So they're going to I know we're not losing to a team until at least Elite 8 when we start seeing some of these teams. Hold on. And even still, we're not going to see all 3 or 4 of those teams if they want to go even further, right? Like, you might see 1, you might see 2. And on top of that, 9 times out of 10, if I told you at the beginning of the season, Iowa State beats U of H twice, Arizona beats U of H twice, Kansas beats U of H twice, or would you take the chance of that happening or them going 1-1 more likely? Probably going 1-1.
1-1.
So the one loss is out the way. That means next time we play, we got a good chance to win. Right. We got film. We got adjustments. I can see them in the Elite 8 or the Final 4 and still believe I got a legit shot to win. Because none of them blew us out, right? They were tight games. So that's why I say it's an okay loss. It's not about being a loser. This is a long haul. This is
Go ahead, Malik, because we got a chat question.
Okay, I got a question. You believe it's half empty or half full?
What
anything?
Anything
in life.
Oh, I'm half full.
Okay, that's how I feel about U of H. They got to do some tweaking, and I like them giving the ball to Tugler on the block. I think he's been working real hard on his post moves.
Yep.
I think you need to give him some touches down low, and you need to get Seanock on the block because all he is doing is hanging at the 3
because of the
at
4-out,
the top
1
of
in.
the key. But you got to know when to cut, when to dive.
Facts.
And not just stay out there, especially if you're 6'10".
So, y'all basketball coaches, when are we going to start setting some picks and letting Fleming just go to the hole and then you go get the ball off the boards
that's
do?
What you've been doing all year.
That ain't what they've been doing. That's not what they've been doing.
No, that's what he's been doing all year.
Listen to the huddle. I watched the game in the huddle. Kelvin Sampson said, you the best player on the court. Won't you act like it? Because he wasn't shooting. He wasn't being aggressive. They need him to be aggressive. He is one of the best players in the country, and he trying to defer over here. He trying to get his shot when he can. He got to go take up. That's the game in the tournament, right? Guard play, right? Ain't that the game?
No, it's guard
take
play,
over?
but I got something to say on it. This is what, late February, I think they got enough tape on him. So he might have to
So
go
you
back
saying
to
he
the
ain't that
bag
good?
to switch some stuff up.
No.
That's what happened in basketball.
Hold on, talking about this
in basketball, if I watch you long enough, I know your weaknesses and what works. Look, I get to watch this game you lost or this game you had a horrible stat game and see what they did to affect you. And that's what's happening.
Gotcha.
But what will help him out is if we can get some easy scoring down low. Right now, all the scoring's outside the three, man.
So
the
nobody
1,
helps
2, and
off.
3.
So the question in chat is, can U of H play tough teams and beat them in the last 3 minutes of a game? That's what it's looking like. Last 3 minutes of the game when you got to go get a bucket. Yeah, they can stop somebody from getting a bucket, but they can't go get a bucket, so they're losing the games. Can they stop them? Can they win a game? Against good teams. These teams you just talked about that they're going to see.
It's tough because of the lack of defense. I mean, lack of offense. I'm sorry. It is tough. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying it's really tough for them to make those plays when it happens because, like you say, unlike not to nerd out too much, that offense they run is a read and react. If he does this, I do this. I look him in the eye. I'm going to come set a screen for you. If they're not cohesive with it, then you got to draw up something. And I don't see them ever, like, they don't really just draw up anything different.
Like when I see them, it seems like they passing around and moving outside the three-point line.
Right.
Outside the three-point line. Seems like they passing and moving outside
pass
the three-point
and
line.
pass
So
and
they're
cut.
not getting in the paint as much. So right now the defense is just saying whoever has that ball, everybody else, not zone up, but kind of zone up.
Yeah, just play it.
They
All they
trying to
doing
go
is playing the
one-on-one
lanes.
so much.
They playing the
so
lanes.
like, yeah, they need to try and get easy buckets
So
on
here's
the
the
block.
question. Here's the question.
Yeah.
What type of confidence, and we're going to start with you, Miles, what type of confidence, give me 1 or 2 sentences, what type of confidence you have that what can Sampson do to turn it around? Don't give me that you can't just do one thing. Give me some. Give me a suggestion. You coach, you looking at Coach Sampson, hey, try this. It's going to help you turn it around immediately.
I think they, the coach side of me running you got to add some kind of motion offense in there.
All right. Malik, what you got? Same question. You talking to Coach Sampson. You can't say add a motion
All
offense.
right, Coach Sampson, hear me out here. Get a ball to Tugler on the block some. Try and get C-Knock on the block sometimes. And then continue doing what you've been doing. Whatever's been working for a decade here at U of H. I think it's one of these deals where in a year you have a lull period like this. It's a long season. They're going to figure it out. They're going to look at the film, but they got to be able to get some easy twos. Last year, that was Robert's job. When Fabian White was here, that was his job. Right now, we don't have that, and I think we need to start trying to do that, at least combo it, where Tugler is in the paint as far as trying to do up and unders and near the rim, and C-Knock sometimes on the block as well as shoot threes.
I agree with that too. You get two quick buckets on the post. Your guards get open real fast.
Yeah, they get open real. You got to have a balance. You can't just throw the ball and not run. That's how I knew the Patriots were going to lose to the Giants. They quit running. That was going to hurt them, and it hurt them in the Super Bowl. I know I'm changing sports.
But it's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah,
though.
yeah.
You gotta have balance.
But you're talking about, another team that lost, so U of H is losing right now, so that's a good correlation.
U of H top 10 in the nation, bro.
They top 10.
They
Right.
top 5.
They top 5. They top 5. They top 5. Everybody get a trophy.
But
sure.
I'm not
Nah,
disappointed.
not
We talking about
everybody
them.
gets a
No,
trophy.
we're not
Gold
talking because
standard around here.
I never expect them to win a national championship this year.
Even
No,
after they
I
went to
didn't either.
went to last year?
I didn't know. I didn't. I was surprised they went last year.
Last year was we didn't.
That
think-
was their best.
So they
opportunity.
overachieved last year, in your opinion.
No, we thought they was Final Four type, but in basketball, any given night,
It
you
don't
can
matter.
get off. So
Right. What y'all think about Duke pulling off the quasi upset? Duke was number 3 in the country. They beat the number 1 team in Michigan. I call Michigan to win that game. Those boys are long, nasty, and can hoop.
Michigan's nice.
I think
were you
Michigan
surprised?
will
Were
beat
you
them
surprised,
again
Malik?
in the tournament. I think Michigan gonna be the one to bounce them in the tournament.
You think so?
Yeah, remember I
Miles,
said
what do you
that.
think? What do you think? You think that was a outlier that they won that game or what?
It's not an outlier. I mean,
It was a tough
they
game.
both
It
good
wasn't like
games.
a blowout
They're both
game.
good teams.
Yeah.
They're both really good teams. And I think Duke hadn't played his best ball all season yet, so they that's considered an underdog against them. But Duke's a really good team. B.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? I think they're finally maturing into who they're going to be. I'm kind of with Malik on this. I think if they played again tomorrow, Michigan can win that game easily.
Right.
But it is what it is right now. And I think also, like you say, as Duke is maturing and getting better because they're so young throughout the season, Michigan didn't have the same type of film because they're not the same type of team they were a month ago.
Gotcha. So let's talk a little.
But it's the same thing as BYU.
Let's talk a little NBA just real briefly because I'm getting excited about high school playoffs and I really want to spend some time talking about them teams. But let's talk a little bit about the NBA. I think, there's a report that just came out that said the Phoenix Suns owner offered $1 million to the winner of the slam dunk contest and the winner of the three-point contest. And he offered to pay $1 million to their favorite charity. So the winner actually gets $2 million, but they have to designate another $1 million to their favorite charity. Do you think this would drum up interest for the type of players we're looking for to actually participate more in the slam dunk than in the three-point? Because I think three-point going to be on next year anyway. Steph Curry already came out and said it. Damian Lillard already said Steph going to recruit Clay, who's one of the best shooters of all time. So I think you're going to have the shooters in the three-point contest anyway. But as far as the slam dunk contest, we're going to start with you, Malik. What do you think offering $2 million to the winner will do?
Hold on real quick. What type of players are you looking for? You said type of players we're looking for. Can you explain what that is?
I'm looking for players with names in the NBA that the average public would recognize, like an Anthony Edwards, like a Wemby, like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't want to see Wemby.
Don't want to see them.
Those types. I would say Jimmy Butler. We coming off an injury. I would say Jason Tatum. He coming off an injury. Those types of Tyrese Maxey. Going into Maxey can throw the ball down too. So he's another Dallas guy. Good basketball. Oh, Cade Cunningham, another Dallas guy. Love to see him in a dunk contest. All the good basketball players coming out of Texas, Dallas right now. Go ahead. What y'all think?
That boy here loaded.
What y'all think?
He loaded on everything he just said.
Tyrese Maxey played for the Houston Hoops.
Carry on.
All right.
Where's he from?
I got you.
Where's he from?
He said something very important. You said the three-point contest.
Yep.
And you see how many people clamoring to get in that contest? That's what's helping that contest out. I personally believe LeBron screwed over the dunk contest.
BS.
Should have done it 1 year. Wait. I should have done it 1 year. That way at least the young guys know it's a rite of passage like everybody else knew before.
Skirt.
So ever since then, we've had, two-time champion that was a G Leaguer.
Three times.
3 times. Right? And we had another guy who split time in the G League this year winning. I just personally think it would be nice if we would have some of the young stars in it. Can you imagine if Zion
Zion Williamson.
If Ja Morant was in it? I'm not talking about now, but like 2-3 years ago when they 23, 24.
When was he not hurt? That's the problem.
No. There was time when Zion wasn't hurt. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying a guy like Zion, Ja Morant, you get them in their first 2-3 years to compete in that. Because right now, y'all just, to me, prove my point right, because everybody's trying to get in a three-point contest. You got big men want to win the thing.
Yeah,
so
Carl
just
after
think
town.
about that. Just scrap everything on the All-Star game except for the All-Star game and the three-point contest.
But times have changed. Hold on, the game has changed. The game is at a point now where the most exciting part of the game is the three-point shooter. What's up, Larry? Also, is a three-point shooting. The game has changed now where the most important people on the court are your three-point shooters, right? Your best three-point shooters, because of the way the game is played, are going to be your best players. That's just the way it is, right? Across the board in the league for the most part. That's totally different than our time. And we're talking about the 90s. The 90s, the best players weren't the best three-point shooters. Three-point shooters were specialists that were extra players.
I got it. The best three-point shooter is Steph Curry, right?
One of the best players in the league.
Right. Outside of that, who's a great three-point shooter that's the best player in the league?
So I didn't say best player in the league. I say your best players on your team.
That's all I'm trying to say. Just one.
There's only one. What I'm saying is the best players on the teams. If you're a really good three-point shooter, if you're a Devin Booker, you're going to get a chance to highlight your team. If you're a Damian Lillard,
I love to see Devin Booker in the slam dunk contest.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't for what?
Wouldn't.
Why not?
Certain people you want to see, and they're not. The guys you mentioned on
the three-point contest is different, right? And on three-point contest, you don't have to be creative. You got to make the most shots, but you don't have to be more creative than the other person. We're at a point now where you think all the creativity may be gone out of the dunk contest unless you talk about professional dunkers who don't even make it to the league. Like, there's not really too many more dunks that can be done. And to your point, since LeBron did not do it, we've had Blake Griffin, we've had Zach LaVine, we've had Dwight Howard, we've had guys do it that were really good and really superstars. LeBron did not ruin it. Kobe Bryant did his second. No, hold on. Listen. Kobe Bryant did his first, second year in the league, and who won it the year after Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant won 1997. Who won 1998?
Right, J.R. Rodder.
There was no dunk contest in 1998. Who won 1999?
Why?
Because it was bad.
Lockout.
No, 98 and
lockout
was 99. 98, 99, there was no dunk contest because the dunk contest was bad. And that's what, and Kobe won 97. They didn't bring the dunk contest.
Won the dunk contest was bad to you?
They canceled it the next year.
All right, so I got a question. Why when we do the McDonald's game, you don't say that?
Those guys.
They have a reason to do it. That's what we own.
They have a reason to do it.
We're giving them more
Those
props
dudes,
if they did it. All I'm saying is the young stars.
I get it. The
That's
young
all.
stars have always done it. They don't mean it was always
So we
good.
got a question in the chat. Does the dunk contest pose more of an injury threat right before the late
Now,
season
that's true. Now, that
playoff
is true.
push?
It
That
does
is true.
pose more
Although
than the
no one's
three-point
gotten injured
contest,
yet.
even though no one's got injured
No one's
yet.
gotten injured.
It's more-
Ever.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
you think Michael Jordan said, "Oh, I don't want to do the dunk
I just
contest
feel as
because I'm
if the dunk
scared."
contest
Man,
is
you're
like the
comparing
home run
different
derby.
people.
Imagine them saying no. All the big home run hitters. Nah, I ain't gonna enter the dirt.
That's
It's just,
different.
if when I think of home run, I think of dunks. Right
Okay.
now, the 3-point contest is making the long three kind of like the home run.
I think
but you go to the NBA game, you want to see somebody getting dunked on. Am I right?
We do it as
Posterized.
old as we see it.
No.
Time out.
All over from 100 to 0.
No. We'll get excited about somebody getting dunked on. Getting dunked on is not creative. It means I exploded higher and got faster. Now, if you
That's
want to
powerful.
see, but that's not creativity.
That's
Just because you dunked on
powerful, like
somebody,
a home run.
just because you
That's
dunked on
powerful.
somebody, I mean you went between your legs and behind your back to do this
That's
shit.
momentum shift.
Time out. If you watch the NBA game, motherfuckers get. God, dog. People get extremely excited when you knock 2 or 3.
So you know
threes.
he in his
Two or
you on
three.
his skin, Malik.
Two
He
or three.
can't talk right.
People knock 2 or 3 threes down in a row. The stadium is going crazy.
That's true.
So people love to see that aspect of the game because it makes the average person feel like they can do it.
Right.
Because it's not about height. It's not about jumping.
Yeah, I know. That's why when you
we all
dunk,
can
you
throw.
superhuman.
No, I got you.
That's
We all can
superhuman
throw the
stuff.
ball 25 feet from here to the rim and hope it goes in. So therefore, that's more exciting to the common public.
Miles,
Oh, absolutely.
It's exciting,
Miles,
but I said it's
you
just
can't,
as much
Miles.
now.
You can't, Miles, throw a 25
Come on,
feet.
dunk.
You want to go to the gym?
Pope
You wanna go
go
to the
in.
gym?
I'll
You wanna-
bust you up on the 3-point line, man. Come on, we gonna get that on tape.
Hey.
We gonna get that on tape.
We can get that on tape. And
Yeah.
we will set that up.
You want to bring
Set that up.
you
We
want to
will
bring this
set
to the
that
gym?
up.
Set that up.
We gotta set
We
that
in the
up.
tunnel, baby. We in the tunnel.
Hey, Mavericks jersey
That's why we.
on and everything.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna pull out the I'm gonna pull out the Finley Mavericks jersey on you.
And I know you ain't hitting no shots. You pull out
Finley
Finley,
Mavericks
joint.
jersey on
That's
you.
it. You might do better than dunk contest with Mike
Oh,
Finley.
you said Jason Terry.
Speaking of, I mean, I can pull my Luka out. I can pull my Luka Kyrie out, but you ain't ready for that. So speaking of though, hitting the 3-pointer. Why did Luka pass up not one 3-point shot to win the game, but
That
2
man
3-point shots to win the game? I mean,
'Cause of
he's
Kobe,
supposed to be that
'cause of
dude.
what Kobe
Hold
did
on,
at
hold on for a second.
Phoenix.
Hold on for a second. But check this out. Check this out. What else are you supposed to do when they call timeout, they drop a play, for you to run the play, for you to take the shot, and then you throw the ball to LeBron the last minute who ain't even expecting it?
I think the deep element in him came out.
Yup.
All them years in Dallas finally came out.
What?
Hater.
What are you talking about? I'm not hating. I'm not hating.
Not
Take the
getting
shot.
it. No, me. I'm hating. I'm hating.
Take the shot.
He didn't take it. I think, like I said, I think all that Dallas finally came out of him in the
Oh, my
in the clutch. I don't know. Honestly, I have no answer. I just really thought, like, I was like, yo, is this dude glitching? I thought, like, yo, what happened? Because he had an open shot, stepped back to another open shot, and he just didn't shoot it.
And he passed to LeBron, though, right?
LeBron had 2 people on him with his back to the basket, basically standing inside the.
Sound like a hater move to me.
Yeah,
I'm being serious.
you take it. You take it.
Hey, I think Luka is passive aggressive right now dealing with LeBron. I always
Why?
said it wouldn't fit because they the same guy.
They
You
are the
only
same
need
guy.
one. You don't need both of them.
I agree with you.
And I think it's a little riff with the coach and everything, and you can go through plays. And it seemed like he pulled kind of like a Kobe, where it's like,
You do it.
you do it. Yeah, because Luka's more clutch than LeBron. Can we say that?
Always
currently.
been. Always
Yeah,
been.
Currently.
yeah, currently.
Always been.
No.
But career-wise, we can't say that because
You can say
you got a 15-year deal on that. So
Okay,
it's kind of
yeah,
hard
yeah,
to say.
yeah.
But I feel more confident in Luka's cockiness of making a game winner. Though.
Right now, absolutely.
Yeah, right now.
Man, it's getting crunk in the chat.
But that fool just glitched, though.
Getting crunk
Yeah,
in the
I know.
chat, man.
He glitched.
I know.
Somebody said, set it up. I want to see it. We going to
knew
put
it.
the Tolo in the jail
I knew it.
so I can bust
Hey,
you
hey,
up.
hey, you gonna have these guys in the gym working out for 2 weeks?
Man, I
working
ain't
out.
got to work out. I just step out there for about 10, 15 minutes. Go pop me about 15, 23s. And then you get your 6
How
or
long
7.
would it take you to pop 15, 23s? 30, 40 minutes?
No,
55
man.
minutes?
I mean, give me
15,
7, 8
You
minutes.
play basketball?
Give me 7, 8 minutes.
That man ain't played basketball since middle school. That man ain't. When's the last time you played basketball?
Stop
When was
it.
the last time?
Stop it.
Hold
I
on.
repped it.
That don't count. That don't count.
Hold up.
Hey, that's like I was.
When was the last time you went to the paper on the side of the gym to see if you made the team?
Nah, he said
I never had to see if I made the
He
team.
said I real.
I never see if I made it. I was on the team. If I went out, I was on the team. There was never a team I
What was
went
the
out
last
on.
team that you
made.
went out for that you made?
I mean,
Intramurals.
it was. You
Eighth
know,
grade,
college,
nah,
seventh
man,
grade.
come on.
Fifth
Now you being
grade.
funny. Come on, y'all look out for the footage.
No, hold up. I want
Look
to
out
answer
for
to
the
the
footage.
question.
Look out for the
Yeah,
footage.
my whole deal.
I
I'm trying to
started in
see
high
could he
school.
shoot, though?
I played
Like,
in, huh?
You
Can
started
you
in
shoot?
high school?
Absolutely. My boy was here this weekend. Get
What
in the
high
chat,
school did you go-
Cam, and
high school
get in the
freshman?
chat, Cam, and let me know.
Freshman team?
Huh?
JV
Freshman team?
freshman,
What
what?
are you talking about? I started on the varsity
As a senior?
as a senior and a
You
junior.
mean you started
Were
on
y'all
senior?
good?
You mean you started on senior night?
Stop it.
Hey, because everybody starts senior.
Stop.
That's a senior.
Stop it. Stop it. Y'all hate. See, they hate on these Dallas players because what do the Dallas? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Since y'all started it,
I knew
didn't
y'all
play
started
You
it.
didn't play basketball in
Y'all
Dallas.
started it.
You didn't play basketball in Dallas.
I did play basketball in Dallas.
What high school you went to?
W.T. White, DISD. W.T. White, Longhorns. I've been a Longhorn all my life. Started in high school.
Then you go somewhere
went
like
to-
out in...
Come on, let's go.
Then you get
but let's
bussed out
talk
to,
about
like,
let's talk
South
about
Oak
it
Cliff or
though.
something?
Let's talk about it.
South Oak Cliff is
Oh,
cool.
y'all want to talk about this? Is a
Texas
great transition to
Nah.
high school players though. Great transition. Let's
The
talk
football
about
school, I
high
think.
school basketball and
Playoffs.
the playoffs have started. Playoffs have started.
Playoffs?
Before we go into the different teams, just so we can get a perspective before we give our opinions. Hold on. Somebody said, they said, laugh out loud, Miles ain't got a shot.
Who said that? That's got to be Ken. I know Ken said that.
Get out,
That's gotta
get
be
out my
Ken.
chat, man. Get out
Huh?
my chat.
Ain't nobody say that.
Come on now, you messing me up. You messing up my flow over here. You messing up my flow.
Like your jump shot.
So,
Non-existent.
let's take the last 10 years. When you look at how
He said you gonna
basketball
pull
is
something.
being developed for players on the high school level with opportunities to go to college and the growth, the development, maybe even go on to the pros. We know both your backgrounds. I know, Malik, your background, you played high school ball in Houston, right?
Yeah.
And then you went on to what university and played?
Played at Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt University, then you went overseas and played pro ball, right?
Right.
Okay. So you are from Southeast Texas. Where'd you play high school ball?
I played at Westbrook and Beaumont. I played Eisenhower in Houston.
Okay, so you played in Beaumont and Eisenhower in Houston. And then you've also coached with a lot of different college
Yeah.
and pro players and some that are currently playing in the league, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So both of y'all have had a lot of experience, coaching, developing kids here in Houston. So how would you describe the opportunity we're going to start with Dallas because we know you familiar with Houston. How would you describe the opportunity for Dallas kids to grow and develop and from a basketball standpoint, high school and up? Go ahead. Give me like 2 minutes because we got to move on to the
All
game.
right, so we talking about Dallas?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, y'all got free gyms. All you got to do is have your driver's license.
You don't have free gyms in Houston?
No, sir.
We don't. We don't.
Okay. Which city?
Right now, I think they are working together a lot better than we are. We have a lot of sex and
We don't work
different
together in Houston.
cliques.
We don't work together in Houston.
No, we
Absolutely
don't.
not.
Okay.
We kind of got it where if I had this player, he's my player. Don't talk to him. even though I might have a good opportunity over here and we could do business and make it where it's worthwhile for that player,
Okay.
I'm going to keep him for myself so I can make sure I can have game.
Okay.
So it's, I don't want to say the word pimping, but it can be some pimping of some players.
There's a lot of profit involved.
Profit, yeah. Profit involved. Way to use that
So,
word.
Miles, what you think about the opportunity for the Dallas kid versus the Houston kid basketball-wise?
Well, I think there's a couple things that the Dallas kid has. I won't call it an advantage, but that works well for y'all. How about I say that? Like once is like you said, you do have the rec centers and the high schools. The kids can just go play ball, and when you just play basketball, you learn how to play basketball. You learn how to see the game a certain way. You learn what you can do, what you can't do, how to read what somebody else does. Also, it's a more physical game in Dallas, right? Because when you play rec ball, there's no calls being made. You know, everybody not giving you every call. And then here in Houston, it's the exact opposite. I think here.
So they soft in Houston. The ball players are soft compared to San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas.
No,
the ball players here are a lot softer.
No, what
they can't take the pounding. Are they waiting for the call like Luke is?
What I'm saying is they are being taught a different game, and it does not translate across every line. I had a
better
kid.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I had a kid that was out of Hightower, matter of fact, and he went to play basketball at St. John's. I'll tell you, D'Angelo Harrison. Me and D'Angelo had to talk right out of high school, right before he left in June to go play at St. John's in New York. And I told him, I say, bro, when you go up there, it's gonna be different.
Oh,
it's
he's
a whole
coaching.
different
Real
ball
different.
game than what and he was very cocky and very confident and that D'Angelo's one of the most confident people in the world.
Yeah.
Love him to death. And he was like, I bust anybody. I saw him in August when he came back just for the summer. Like he wasn't even, and he told me it was the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. By far the hardest thing he had ever done in his life. And he had to toughen up, even though he was already a tough kid.
Yeah.
He had to toughen up on the floor because he was used to it being differently. It's monitored differently here. It's governed differently here. So kids have to make adjustments. And I definitely think a lot of Dallas kids are a little more prepared when they leave here for what's out there.
Now, one thing I want to say
Go ahead.
is I feel as if Dallas doing a better job of developing bigger players. When I say bigger, 6'6" and up. I think down here we have a lot of great guards. So the talent is crazy from 6'2" to 5'11".
So the midgets here are running around doing their thing.
When you see somebody good that's big here, you start to realize it's a select few. Whereas with Dallas, it seemed like a plethora of
So let's talk about some of these matchups coming up then. So in the playoffs, you got Fort Bend Elsick versus a Tascasita.
Big time game.
Who you got, Miles? Tascasita or Fort Bend Elsick?
Elkins.
I'm sorry. Elkins.
I'm going to Tascasita.
What about you?
I think a Tascasita win. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a very good game for everybody to go out to because Elkins should have won district, but they lost the last game to Austin, who didn't make the playoffs. But they have bigs, they have athleticism, and that coach there already went to state before.
Who's at Elkins now?
At Elkins.
About 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know the coach at Elkins, but I know the coach at Tascasita has been there forever.
Yeah,
he's a really good coach.
Really good coach.
Like right now, I feel as if a Tascasita in Seven Lakes has had the premier program.
We're going by program. So guess what? Tascasita gonna beat them boys by at least 15. Good job. Good job making the playoffs.
So. I don't think
Seven Lakes versus Cy Creek. Who you got, Miles?
Seven Lakes.
Who you got?
Seven Lakes by 15. Now that might be 15.
Nah, it ain't gonna be no 15. Seven Lakes gonna beat them boys by 25, maybe 20.
It might be
for sure. For sure. Good job making the playoffs, Cy Creek. Cy Fair versus Straight Jesuit.
Cy Fair.
Yeah, Cy Fair.
I think this is gonna be a closer game.
It's gonna be close, yeah.
Closer game. If I had to pick an upset out of all the games right now, I would pick this one, but I'm gonna still go with Cy Fair. And then we got Pearland versus North Shore.
Now that's gonna be the game, man. That's gonna be the game.
Pearland versus North Shore.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna throw my hat on a limb and say Pearland.
Okay. I like Pearland and what they've been doing. Great coach, Coach Brown, Devin Brown, his son, maybe MVP of the district. But North Shore, I think they're on the mission. They got Christian Gibson, who came back, and he's been playing well of late. And I think they found their little mojo. So I kind of see it being a close game, too. And I see North Shore winning probably about 4 points or so.
I'll default to you on that one.
So I actually live in Pearland. What up, Keith? We got Keith in the house. Once again, we're over here at historic 3rd Ward, Texas, at Sweet Lips Cigar Lounge. Come on by. We got a live show, so if you got questions, hit us up in the chat, or you can just swing by and ask us a question, and we definitely get you online. So I live in Pearland, so I really want – I'm biased. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. I'm biased.
You going to the game?
I think the Pearland Oilers got a good team. They've been playing well.
They do.
And they should win this game. But I think North Shore going to pull it out because they're going to be just a little more physical. Like y'all was talking about, they were just going to be a little more physical. I just saw the girls play last week. They girls physical too. So
hey, for Pearland, they're physical too. They got a 6'5",
no, they are.
6'6" freshman. He's a nice big 220 already as a freshman.
They are. But I'm gonna go with my heart is in Pearland, but if I can put some money on, I'm taking North Shore.
Okay.
Let's throw a couple of Dallas teams out there because I know we got some D-Town folks out there too. So we got East Lake versus North Crowley. Y'all might not be familiar with either one of those teams, but you should be familiar with North Crowley. North Crowley. You got who you got, Miles?
Should win that one.
North Crowley. We got Arlington Martin versus Capel. Who we got? We got Dallas folks hop in the chat. Y'all know these teams. You don't know them? You don't know them? Well, you gonna know.
I know North Crowley because Iowa State beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah. Well, you gonna know. You gonna know
Chase Wiley.
You gonna know Arlington Martin because they're gonna be Capel this weekend. You got Eaton Fort Worth versus El Paso Franklin. I pulled that one out. In case we got somebody in the boonies. Where my El Paso folks at? Funky Town, you in the house? Hop on the show. Let us know. Let us know for sure. Oh, somebody said North Crowley. Y'all know either one of those teams?
Huh?
North Crowley?
No.
North Crowley. We know North Crowley.
No, Eaton Fort Worth or versus El Paso Franklin. By the way, El Paso Franklin, they balling over there. So
I don't know.
I know y'all know what this is. Allen versus South Grand Prairie. Who y'all taking?
Allen.
Who you taking, Miles? We're gonna make you boys study next time. These Dallas teams, they resting on Houston.
No, I'm gonna go Allen.
You going Allen? All right.
About
cool.
them till we state.
Who won state last year? Was it Dallas teams or Houston teams? So you might want to start studying the winners.
Man,
bring that knowledge down here to H-Town. I'm just saying.
We lost by 2 twice.
You lost by 2.
6-8, 5-8. We
stop
right there.
being happy being second. That participation
H-Town,
trophy.
different year this year. Go to state, kick butt, baby.
Oh, we in the chat. They said Allen. They said Allen. So we got 5A, Beaumont United versus Lake Creek.
Beaumont United.
You better say.
Beaumont United.
Do I have to?
Yeah, come on.
Do I have to?
Who you got?
We go with the Timberwolves, baby.
Okay, all right, Beaumont United.
Lake Creek, all right. They got somebody out there.
Where to go to Triangle at? Come on, hop in the chat. Let me know if you watching the show, and let us know you root for Beaumont United. Then we got Houston Madison versus Weiss. That's a high school out of Pflugerville. Okay, very close to Pflugerville. Houston Madison.
Yeah, Madison went undefeated in district. They got a guy named Anthony Avalos. He's been killing about 6'5", 6'6", do everything.
And they got my guy coaching. I got to go with Madison.
But man, it ain't gonna be.
It's gonna be a rough game though. It's gonna be a tough game.
Nah, it's gonna be physical because that team in Central Texas plays physical. But I think Madison gonna get them boys by at least 10 to 12 because that Madison balling. Yeah. Madison balling. And I know if Tuesday was here, he'd be Googling all of them. So, Herb Clark is back. Herb Clark. Whatever. So we got Brenham versus Iowa Colony.
It's going to be a good game. Brenham's good. I see Iowa
Malik,
Colony
what you
winning
got?
it. I see Iowa Colony winning it.
Man.
Chase Wiley, Marcus Wiley's son.
Okay.
And the duo out there, man, they got a squad, man.
Yeah, Marcus Wiley's son. Marcus Wiley's
Brenham's
son.
good, too. Brenham's tough. But I see Iowa Colony winning.
What you got, Miles?
Iowa Colony.
Yeah, I think Iowa Colony. Brenham's going to be tough, but I think Iowa Colony is definitely going to win that
out
one.
there, bro. They
Brenham's
full ice
tough
cream.
now.
Brenham's nice.
They brought a lot of players back from last year.
Brenham's real nice. And then let's shoot back up to the, we got Sock, South Oak Cliff. Y'all, you just say Sock and everybody in the state know who they are.
I don't know what that
Sock
is. That's
versus Waco University.
That's the first time I heard Sock.
Sock versus Waco University.
I'm going with Waco.
Just name another school in the state that you could just say their initials and you know who they are. Because them boys ball in Dallas. South Oak Cliff versus Waco University. Who you got? You got Waco University, really?
I will say this. Everybody knows Sock, but they don't always know it for good stuff.
Okay. just winning football championships and basketball championships. I got you. What you got? Who you got?
Hey, you know what I just realized?
They got a few bail bondsmen that know sock too.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They got a few that know Beaumont Oakland too.
Did your high school win anything?
Huh?
Did your high school win anything?
Yeah, we were baseball perennial.
Okay.
Calvin, perennial baseball.
You play baseball?
Baseball soccer guy.
Why he made varsity?
Yeah, I got
Baseball
it.
soccer guy.
It was him and
You got to put perspective behind
the
things.
starting
Hey, did
five.
your high school win the state championship?
Nah, but we got the most
So we the
states
same
the
league.
last 40
We in
years.
same
in the
league.
city.
We in same
Hold
league.
on,
We in
hold on,
same league.
hold on.
Hey,
His starting
6A,
five.
Haters.
Willa Ridge got the most state basketball championships.
Get in the chat. Get in the
His
chat.
starting
Let us
five.
know who got better ball players.
Starting
Dallas or
five
Houston.
was Melvin,
Or Austin
Chase,
or San
Yeah,
Antonio.
man.
Oh, hold on.
Jimmy Chadwick.
Oh, we talking about. Oh,
Dennis.
they said basketball for Dallas, rodeo for Houston. Oh, okay. Y'all got great rodeo in Houston. Rodeo time is
Bro,
coming up.
nobody here has ever argued that currently y'all are better in basketball.
Yeah, right.
I'm
y'all
not
put
arguing.
out more players.
I'm not
Nobody.
arguing. We're just going through the show
Nobody's
notes.
Of all
arguing that.
time,
Go
we
through the
still
show
got more
notes.
NBA players.
All time.
All time, Houston still has more
20
NBA
years has
players.
been y'all.
I'm just going through the notes,
Oh,
man.
I'm just,
man,
I'm
I'm
just
done.
going by
I'm
the
done.
numbers too. Of all time, Houston got more NBA players.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about.
And look, y'all manufacture y'alls. We just kind of have.
I gotta give a shout out.
Good.
I gotta
Jimmy
give a
Butler.
shout out. I gotta give a shout out
Come
to the
on.
girls' game. Pearland Dawson is one game away from going to state. Shout out to my girl Kendall Ford. She's a starter. Already got a scholarship to go to school next year. They're playing Summer Creek though.
That's gonna be tough.
Summer Creek
going
versus
state.
Pearland Dawson this Saturday at 2 p.m. Delmar Stadium.
I will be there.
Who you taking? I'm gonna be there too. Who you taking, Malik?
I'm going with Pearland Dawson.
Miles?
I got to go with Pearland Dawson.
Yeah, they hot this year.
Y'all
They
back
just
on the
stay
show.
there.
Y'all look forward to seeing these guys back on the
it's
show
gonna be a
again.
good one, 'cause
Pearland
Summer
Dawson.
Creek know what it takes to go to
Pearland
state.
Dawson gonna bring it home. They definitely gonna bring it home. Oh, we got some check. We got some more check. Shout out to Mel Cole in basketball. That's what they said. Woo!
Hey.
What they said?
Thank you, Mama Melvin, for watching the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they said they thought we were talking about high school because I was cold in high school, not after high school, but I was cold in high
Thank you,
school.
Mama Melvin, for watching the show and supporting your son.
How much you average?
14, 12 points. 12
14, 12.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
It is.
It is a
14,
big
12.
difference.
One day
Someone
I
over the
scored 12,
Usually
another
know
I
it's
scored
one.
14. One day I scored 12, another day I scored 14.
That's not what
so
the-
12,
you average
14.
nine.
That's not what the word
That means
average
you average
means.
9.
That means you average 6. I mean, in tournament season.
So-
in tournament season.
Hey,
12,
triple
14,
singles,
so I mean I
triple
averaged
singles.
13. But if I said 13, y'all was like, you ain't shooting no threes. No, it was, so I
Why
say
would
12 to
we-
14.
all right, man.
I was down low.
No, they,
I was
when were
down
you in
low.
high school? In
Ask
80
Larry.
what?
Leave it
They even
alone.
have three-point in high
Ask
school
leave it
back
alone.
then?
Ask Larry Johnson
I just
about
thought
it.
about that. He's been.
Ask Larry Johnson about
This
it.
man, they didn't even have high school three-pointers back
Stop
then.
it.
No, they
Stop
did.
it.
They did.
Stop it.
Yeah, 3 points.
You sure y'all had them? In the 80s?
Oh,
y'all
they're
had
talking
'em?
about, since we talking about what Sock known for, they known for championships. They say, what we talking about Sock known for?
Who?
Football and basketball. That's what they're saying in the
Who's known
chat.
for who?
South Oak Cliff is known for championships.
Now we talking about your high school.
No, but we were talking about South. I'm in the chat.
Oh, I
I'm in the
didn't know
chat.
they was known for
You
championships.
didn't know. We got a live chat going on here.
Hold
We got a
on,
live
let's see
chat
how-
going on here.
Let's do
so,
this.
So, hey, once again, as a reminder, hopefully you enjoyed this show. I really enjoyed having them on the show. We got some special stuff coming up that you're going to really, really be excited about. Some new format stuff for sure, where you're going to see some great content, some original content, some different content that you haven't seen before. But before we go, Malik, I'm going to give you a last word to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You got 45 seconds.
All right. First off, I'm ready to do your top 5 from Dallas
basketball
and my top 5
from Houston.
basketball.
Look for that. Look for that.
For the
I'm
next
jotting
one.
that down. Next
And
time.
see who will win that hypothetical matchup.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Right now, I want to say go watch high school basketball. Phillips, Delmar. We haven't talked about the Heights. The Heights been playing extremely well.
Yep.
And first round by district already passed. Right now, they trying to doing area, and then there's regionals next week. So please come out and support the basketball that's going on in the city. That's the only thing I got to say right now.
Miles, what you got? wrap us up. What you gonna wrap us up with?
Oh, catch me off guard.
Wake up, son. Wake up,
no,
son.
you caught me off guard. I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go different. No, I know we live. I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna say I'm very interested to see the next 3 to 5 weeks of NBA basketball. No, we ain't covered that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Like we see, Jason Tatum will probably be back playing. Do we get a Fred VanVleet to show back up? It's gonna be very interesting to see how things shake up in the middle of both of these conferences as we get ready for the playoffs. I'm very, 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 very interested to see as this kind of heats up, who's going to go at who's going to finish it up, who's going to coast, who's going to tank, who's going to realize, okay, I'm in the playoff, the play-in, so let me just see what's worth it. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens.
Nice. Before we go, and I failed to mention that, but Westlake out of Austin has the #1 girls team in the state right now. And somebody said they're looking forward to seeing Lancaster out of Dallas play Westlake.
You said you ain't from Dallas.
What?
That's Lancaster in Dallas.
It's Lancaster?
In Dallas, y'all call it Lancaster.
We call it Lancaster in Dallas. But I know everybody reading it would have said Lancaster.
Right.
But Lancaster and Dallas and Westlake, that's going to be a heck of a game. Westlake ain't lost a game all year from a girls' standpoint. So if they make it all the way and they end up playing each other, that's going to be a great game. So make sure you check it out. Hey, there's no better basketball right now that you can, from a value standpoint, tickets are like $5, $6, $7. You want to go see the future for high school basketball. You want to go see the future stars, superstars in a lot of different areas. Go check out. You want to do something different with your significant other, and instead of just sitting at the restaurant and looking at each other playing on your phone, go support your local high schools. Go support your local kids. They get excited. Not everybody gets this opportunity. Even though these cats over here want everybody to get participation trophies, somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win for sure. So, hey, man, I know I give y'all a hard time, but I really appreciate y'all coming on the show, hanging out with me today, and we look forward to hearing from more from y'all in the future. Before we go, like us on YouTube, subscribe, tell your friends, please. Go on our social media, In the Tunnel Sports Media on Instagram, In the Tunnel Sports Media on Facebook, In the Tunnel Sports Media on Twitter, as well as TikTok. Look forward to seeing you next week. Peace.